The approach I'm going to be taking today is with a pick and strumming patterns. I'm not going to be doing all the finger picking patterns that Jim does during this song. So if you're not a great fingerstyle guitar player, you may find this video very helpful. The tricky part with this song is some of the chord changes come pretty fast. If you just take your time and be patient with the song, those fast chord changes will make you a better guitar player for sure. As a bonus, stick around to the end of the video. There is a bonus tip on how to increase your chord changes and make them quicker. If you find value in this video, please hit that like and subscribe button so you can get more content like this. So that's the intro part. The strumming is 2 down, 2 up, 1 down. So the fill that he does at the end of the intro is 3rd finger, 5th string, 3rd fret, down 1 with your 2nd finger, open. And then on the G, on the E string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. And we'll use that riff in the verse part, but with a slightly different timing to it. So here it goes. B minor, A minor, G, B minor, A minor, so that's the intro part of the song. And now let's get into the verse. So the verse is going to start out like, operator, could you help me place this call? See the number on the matchbook is old and faded. Okay, some pretty cool parts in that song, or in that part. And the second part of the verse is just a repeat of the first part of the verse. So, G, operator, B minor, and then he does the C here rather than going to the A minor like he did in the intro. So, that riff is very similar to the one in the intro part, except there's a pause there. And then it's same riff, just a little quicker. So with the words, it sounds like this. Operator, could you help me place this call? And now that I think about it, the riff matches the voice. Operator, could you help me place this call? I put another little run in there. You don't have to do it. So it starts out with the G, hammer on, open D, and then you're into your A minor. But you don't have to do that. You can just skip that and just go straight to the A minor. So these chords are A minor, F sharp over D, E minor. So A minor, F sharp over D is, I keep this finger where on the 3rd string from the A minor chord, and I add the F sharp up here. Okay? So let's take it that far. Operator, could you help me place this call? See the number on the matchbook is old and faded. Now we get to one of the signature licks in the song. So you start out in a D formation. Okay. And this part is going to be a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up until you're back to the G. Okay, so let's get into this part here. So, see the number on the matchbook is old and faded. So that's one of the signature riffs of the song. And really the only part that is new is the D. The other part you already know, but it's how it's strummed. So it starts out with a D, and it's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, open A, down, up, back to the G. Okay, so let's take it that far. Operator, could you help me place this call? See the number on the matchbook is old and faded. And then you just repeat it. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. The guy she said she knew, well, he sometimes hated. Isn't that the way they say it goes? So that covers off the intro and the verse. And then we'll get into the chorus part here, where it's, isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that. So that's pretty straightforward. G, C, G, G, D, and then back to the G. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that. Now this is probably going to be the hardest part of the song just because the chord changes come so quickly. So the chorus part goes, isn't that the way they say it feels? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blows, learned to take it well. Only wish my words, just convince myself it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Alright, so the first part is pretty straightforward. Isn't that the way GC they say it goes? And let's throw G, D. Now the tricky part, because the chord changes come so fast. So it starts out in G. Give me the number to A minor if you can find him, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine and to show. Okay, so let's just break that part down. Starts out in G. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call and tell her I'm fine and to show. The trickiest part in this is the second line, of course. So I can call just to tell her I'm fine. And it's okay on some of those chord changes just to do a one, like a strum down, and then as you get better and quicker with the chord changes, you could probably add a little bit more rhythm to it, but it doesn't take a lot more rhythm to get through this song other than the strums down. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call and to tell her I'm fine and to show. Okay, so I can call and to tell her I'm fine and to show. Now you're back into your strumming pattern. Okay, so now the second part of the chorus is, I've overcome the blows, learned to take it well. Only wish my words just convince myself it wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Okay, so Overcome the Blows starts out D7th. I've overcome the blows, C. And then we do a little walk down, but it's all notes that we've learned previously in the song. I've overcome the blows, learned to take it well. I call that a B over C because this is a B note and that's a C, and it's coming off the C chord, so I'm calling that a B over C. Only wish my words just convince myself. Only wish my words is A minor. Just convince myself. Back to C. It just wasn't real. This is a D7th, and I absolutely love how he uses the D7th in this song. Not a lot of songs today, unless it's a country song, do you hear a 7th chord like played like this, but it just wasn't real. And then I add a G note here with my little finger. If you can't do that, just play the D7th. But that's not the way it feels. Then you're right back into the verse. So, okay, so I'm just going to do the chorus in the first part of the second verse, but everything else is rinse and repeat from here on out. Isn't that the way they say it goes? And let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow, learned to take it well. Only wish my words just convince myself it just wasn't real. That's not the way it feels. Oh, operator, could you help me place this call? Okay, and that is the song. So there's two different parts. One is after the second verse. It's basically just the way he sings it. He's still using a GC pattern, but it's oh no, no, that's not the way it feels. And there's a slight delay before he goes into the third verse. Listen to the album and you'll pick that up, but it's basically just G and C through there. So the second part is where it's different, is how it ends, and it's that's not the way it feels. He just goes straight into the intro, no singing. So the bonus tip for this is just practice those quick chord changes with just single strum patterns. And you may start out slow, which is fine. You know, we all start out someplace, and not everybody's Eddie Van Halen. I think the trickiest part in this song, and even when I was preparing to record the video, is because I've played the song so much I know what the chord changes are. And I actually had to stop, write out the lyric and put the chord changes above and create my own little tab for it. So I knew which word the chord changes fall on. And that really helps because they come so quick. Sometimes it's just a if you do that, you will really become a faster chord changer. A faster chord changer. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you liked that lesson, hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And if you have any requests of songs that you would like to hear or like to see me do and break down for you, I would be happy to do that. Just leave your comments in the comment section below and your requests in there. And I read them all, and looking forward to the next time.